Alrighty, welcome back to Can and the trap series where I'm discussing my opinions about traps that I use and have used in the past. Last time we talked about, I believe it was the Big Cats Trap by Tomahawk Neighborhood Cats. And this time we have its smaller cousin. So let's take a look at that. Alright, here is the slightly smaller trap that I'm using most commonly. You can see that it is more narrow and a lot shorter lengthwise. Let's take a measurement here. Last time it was beyond. This time it's much shorter. So I'd say a few inches of width narrower. Other than that, the trap itself works the same. You will just push this inward and raise the bar. Past the mechanism, if I can do this one-handed. Sorry about that. Raise it up to the top, and you can swing the door open then for setting the trap, which, once again, that mechanism is right there to set the trap. That little bar is what sets the trap. There, whoa, almost lost the door. Right here, this is what sets the trap, and you can see it raising and lowering the step plate at the back. So it works the same and has a quieter sound when it goes off. That's it. It's not nearly as loud as the Have a Heart type of trap, and it also has a back door so that you can push a cat towards the back of the trap or push it towards the front of the trap using a fork which looks like fingers and goes into the top, cordoning off a portion of the cage so that you can feed and clean inside the trap cage. So that is the Neighborhood Cats. I think it's don't quote me on this, but I think it's GT 660. It's a Neighborhood Cats, just the standard gravity trap. So now, after I've trapped a cat in these traps, I do secure the doors. This back door here is secured on its own with this little clip, and that's fine. They can't open that. This one here at the front, they can push that, but I don't think that they are easily can easily escape these. However, I will add an extra bit right here. One of those, what do they call them? Climbers use them. I don't know. It's like a little D-ring thing, and you can put that on here just as an added bit of extra protection from escapes, because you don't want that cat to come out of that trap until you're good and ready. It has the same sort of metal handles, a double handle, and there's adequate room on the handle for 2 hands, and you can pad these or cover these with fabric to make it a little bit easier on your fingers. So now the step plate on these is much smaller than the other one. That's it. That is the step plate size. Well, here. I mean, it's the span of my thumb and forefinger. And the bait area is quite small. You cannot really fit a pet bowl or anything like that in there. You have to be really careful not to get anything too close to the step plate, or the trap won't go off. So your bait has to be in something small enough here that does not interfere with that. So that is a little bit of a challenge with this smaller trap, but it's still a very, very good and effective trap. All right, thanks for watching this trap video.